And again, the new band is The Lucid. And the other thing is Heart and Soul he did with ICP, which I figured a lot of our ICP fans. Funny, ICP, I've never really listened to ICP. I just assumed it's kind of off my radar. I've heard ICP, I've heard their music, but it's just not my wheelhouse.
You're not a juggalo?
Not really. But you know what? I have to say this. I've read a lot about ICP because they were big and they're here. Yeah. And I always liked them. I always thought they seem like good guys. They love their fans.
They're great podcast guests.
They love Fago.
We should probably have them on. I mean, you know what's funny? When I put on Heart and Soul a couple times, I heard that, and I heard the songs after it, and it's really the first extended exposure I've had to ICP.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool when somebody like collabs with somebody that maybe you don't know, and so you give them a chance.
They have a studio in Farmington Hills, and I said
collab?
this about.
Yes, they collab.
You're such an influence.
Collabed with Vinnie.
They have a studio though in Farmington Hills, and they every year have like a garage sale or something like that, a parking lot party where all their fans can come and hang out. And
Really?
it's like in the parking lot of their studio. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Have you ever hung out there?
No, I never. No one ever messaged me that it was going on, but.
Are we live on Facebook, by the way?
Not yet. No. Do you want to go live?
Who's Brandon talking to?
I'm guessing it was probably Vinny. Probably just calling in instead of
Maybe Vinny wasn't prepared.
instead of Zooming.
Vinny has to look like a rock star.
I'm going on Facebook Live now. Though.
Of course.
By the way, the Lucid, did you see the picture of the Lucid?
No, I didn't.
All dressed in black.
Of
Lots of
course.
tats showing. This band is scary.
I don't think I'm scared of them.
Is that Vinny D?
Oh, but look at your screen though.
Oh, there's Vinny D.
Hey.
Vinny! How you doing, man?
My head looks bigger on your Zoom.
Can you see everybody?
You know what? I got two of me, and I saw you for a second, Drew.
Oh, here I am.
And then there you go.
So what you're going to see on the one side is what Facebook Live will see.
I see.
Oh.
They're only going to see me and Trudy and Vinny?
Well, right now they do.
And I got Drew.
See, now they'll
I
just
see.
see Vinny,
Yo, Vinny.
and now they'll just see Drew.
Okay. We were rocking to the Lucid this afternoon, and Brandon, for example, who usually I rarely hear get excited about music, Brandon was all fired up.
Oh, yeah.
And I was digging it too. I mean, it sounds like a heavier Sponge, if that's possible, because Sponge is a heavy band.
Yeah.
That's kind of the feedback we got when we were thinking about shopping the music, and we did shop it around a little bit. Some of the heavier labels mentioned that. They were like, it sounds like a heavy metal band with a alt rock singer.
Cool.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yes, it is. Well, it doesn't hurt to have the bass player from Megadeth.
Yeah, it certainly does not hurt at all, you know. And honestly, I didn't think the record would see the light of day.
Seriously.
You know, but after the dust settled, it was like, let's release this thing. So I'm really pumped up about it. I'm excited about the record, the songs, and the chance to go out and do some live dates in 2022.
All right, Trudy, there's the picture I was telling you about. They're all dressed in black.
Oh, ooh, yeah.
It's a bad-looking band.
Really hot.
Badass.
Super hot.
We're all dressed in black. We're trying to do something different.
You seriously think there'll be dates? And are the Orbisons still together?
The Orbisons will never break up. I love that shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it was kind of a semi-accident. I had like
Someone's
5 T-shirts to
theme
choose.
dressing.
I am theme dressing. I had a choice of 5 or 6 T-shirts, and I was like, oh, my God, the Orbisons, that's perfect. But this is a lot of bands, Vinny. How many people are in? You're in Sponge, you're in the Orbisons, you're in Lucid. That's 3 bands going on at once. What's up with that?
Well, I mean, there's the Crud Project, which, you know, we play once in a blue moon. And we just did a gig. It's Zach from the Nixons, Todd from the band Deep Blue Something. We got this band called Monster Joe, and myself. And we go out there, we play our hit songs, and then, you know, we mix it up and play some alt rock covers too. So we got that going on as well.
So why do you diverge into all the different bands? Why not under just one band name? Just
You mean like do it all under one band name?
yeah.
Everything?
Yeah. Why can't it be a band that has all kinds of different influences?
Well, I mean, it'd be cool to have something like that. It sounds like it would be a circus, like a Lollapalooza.
That's a big band.
But
because you have all kinds of people, all different people, players.
Way too much work.
Oh.
I just don't, seriously, I don't know how you have the time or energy. You've got a lot of kids, too. How many kids do you have?
About 32.
That's why he does it.
You got 5 kids, don't you?
I do have 5 kids. My oldest son, Jay, turned 40, and my younger son from that marriage, Steve, he's 35. My daughter, Addie, is 17. Mina is 14 now.
That's quite a gap.
And Noah, 11. Yeah, I got it all straight. 2 grandkids, too.
Wait, Vinny is... I happen to know that Vinny is not even 60 years old. So, Vinny, you had a son. You were a young dude.
I felt that I needed to get started early.
How challenging was that?
Well, it's weird, man. Like in our neighborhood back then on the east side of Detroit, it was like the Houston, Whittier, Dickerson area. For some reason, like everybody was having kids. My neighbor's daughter had a kid early. My sister, she had her first son, my nephew Chris, really young. So I was like, man, this looks like fun. Let's start having kids.
Why not?
It just sounds incredibly challenging, especially being in, at least you were in something that is very commonplace. Something you always count on, rock and roll music. You can always count on a regular paycheck when you're 18 and you've got a child.
Oh, man, let me tell you, like back then, I was still hell-bent on playing rock music and being in a band and doing that whole thing, which I certainly did. But, I mean, when you're talking about working at, like, the Clock restaurant, south of 6 Mile on Gratiot, the midnight shift, and you come in to the Clock restaurant just after playing Harpo's to cook the bar rush, and you run into the bathroom to throw up, and you get right back there on the line to cook eggs and cheeseburgers,
Cool. Oh, boy, that's tough. And then a lot of people tell you, and I'm just picturing the mother of this child saying, Vinny, the music thing, I love you, and you're so good, but, we've got a baby, and now we got another baby. Oh, come on, seriously, you need to do something steady. Can't you work at IBM or Ford's?
Well, that discussion came up, and I disappeared for 2 years on the road.
Well, let's move along to ICP and Vinnie Dombroski, because Heart and Soul, I don't even know where I heard about that, but I immediately was, that sounds really interesting, because I know the song, and it's kind of a guilty pleasure. And I listened to it, and I was like, wow, when your voice came in, I just thought, what a cool combination that is. And I just didn't know if I would like it. I didn't know what to think, but I thought it was really cool.
It's all Violent J. He hit me up back like in, maybe it was like April or something like that. And he had this idea about doing the song. However, he said, Vin, we got to change the lyrics. Because he didn't want it to be a love song. He wanted it to be kind of like a, it's about a life. It's about life song with, heart and soul. You're putting everything you got into life, and it's the heart and soul that you put into what you do. And that's the idea. So we take it from being a love song to being a life song. And he changed all the lyrics to the verses, and I changed the lyrics to the chorus to kind of fit what he was talking about. And I think it was a great, great idea. I appreciate their insight and enthusiasm. And there's a couple, tips of the hat to Sponge on the new ICP record,
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, on the song Wretched. I'm trying to think of the other song. They're using, some of the, like Sponge, referencing Sponge tunes,
Oh, cool. Well, generally it's funny because I was like, ICP, ICP is not my wheelhouse, but I generally find, and they did a great job on it, no doubt, but I just like your voice in almost anything. So unless it's something absolutely horrific behind you, I will like it.
Wow. Well, I hope we never do anything horrific.
That's never the goal.
I haven't heard it yet. It hasn't happened yet.
the pressure on, the Lucid record, that thing, those guys really made me step up my game. There was just like, as far as the quality of the recordings that I would give to them and that kind of stuff. So, we really tried hard to keep the bar high on that. And I hope it does not disappoint.
Absolutely not. People are really digging it from everybody. In fact, I talked to Gary Graff, who privately told me that you should check out the Lucid. He liked it.
Oh,
he did.
Good.
Wow.
He's not easy to please.
High praise.
How did it come about? Did Ellefson? It sounds like he asked you, correct?
Man, this is the weird thing about it. Like, if I was thinking about writing with, I was going to call the guys in. I didn't know the guys in the band Lit, and I wanted to write songs with Lit. I wouldn't email, the Lit the band website. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would contact their band. So these guys, Drew, the guitar player in particular, I get this email that was pushed from spongetheband.com, and I'm looking at this, and he's like, "Can we send you some songs we want to write with you?" And I'm going, is this like a high school band from New Jersey, or what is it? Because that, what I mean, when it comes to your website like that, it's just a general inquiry, Mm-hmm. And I looked at it and I go, I don't know. I just said, okay, send me a song. And then they were like, well, it sounds too much like Sponge, forget it. And then I'm like, send me the song. So they sent the song, and then a bit of information about who was in the group. And I go, oh, okay. And so after that, they sent me about 31 more demos, ideas, like tracks. And from that, we did we tracked 13 songs proper. We have a 9-song album.
Wow.
Well, regarding the members of the band, Brandon and I were looking at them. We're like, okay, we know Ellefson and the drummer. I mean, we know Fear Factory, but where did Drew come from? And is this somebody we should have known, because he's really, really good on the album?
Shreds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. He definitely shreds. The thing about it is,
you're there. We can
played with. It was my guitar player Andy paddling. He was in on the line. I had to decline his call. He's gonna be pissed. But anyway, Drew the band. Andy probably knows what we're doing right now. He did it on purpose so he'd get on air or something. Guy. But Drew played with Bang Tango.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not all, Vinny. I was listening to, this happened a while back, and I felt completely foolish for not really being aware of it. And I think I did know it at the time, but it just, you guys were doing so much stuff. Jeff Beck and Johnny Depp did a single of Lennon's Isolation. And so one day I was searching for it, and the Sponge version came up, and I played it. And it is really cool. I'm like, how did I miss this? I guess it was for a Lennon tribute album?
Yeah, long time ago, bro. Real long time ago. Not even certain what record producer put that together. My guess is a guy named Ralph Saul may have done that, but we got together and did that record. But did Johnny Depp sing the Isolation version that him and Jeff Beck did?
Yes, he sings it.
Oh, I got to pull it up, man.
It's not that bad. I thought it was pretty good until I heard your version, which is it's cool because 55 seconds in, that's a really slow song, or it's just a lower tempo song, and all of a sudden it gets spongified, and it just takes off at about the 1 minute mark, and it's really it rocks, and it's got the feel of the Lennon song without trying to sound like John Lennon. I thought that was good.
Oh yeah, man, thank you. And it's something that we've never covered live, man. It's one of those tracks that did it on the record. We hear people talking about it on occasion. But, it's one of those things maybe we should try to do live at some point. But it's just that would entail rehearsing. And we rehearsed once back in 2003. And I haven't done it since.
We got so many bands. Hey, your glasses, are those... Okay, when I first saw them, I said, Vinny has... Elvis Costello Trust glasses. You know the cover of Trust?
Uh-huh.
They look like that, but then I saw somebody on Facebook Live said, oh, I like Vinny's Roy Orbison glasses, but I just like them, period. Are those expensive frames I can get somewhere?
Well, they're actually I can't see anything up close without these glasses, and I figured I'd tint the lenses. So they're prescription glasses, they're Ray-Ban, but it's just like I can't even see. Like if I was looking at the phone without the glasses, I couldn't even. It would be a big blur. So this helps me see.
Did you ask for tint? Is there a reason for that other than looking cool?
So I could just wear them all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I can wear them at the gigs. I can wear them anywhere, you know, and I guess, you know what? I'm just trying to be a liar. Yeah.
Because, you know,
liar.
You know, it's funny. I see guys wearing sunglasses on stage, like in an arena, and I always go, that looks really cool. But I feel like, God, what if you tripped or something? Because it is harder to see.
Oh, my God. Especially if you're sweating, man. It's like, you know, years ago when I would wear like that heavy kind of like glue in my hair and I'd have sunglasses on and I was sweating and then the sweat and the glue would run down my sunglasses. You really can't see. And our old manager, Susan Silver, she always hated when her bands would wear sunglasses on stage. But I just go, you know,
it looks cool. It just does. I think it does.
No, it does.
I look like a cliche, I guess. I don't know.
Ah, no, you look like a productive guy.
No, you look like a rocker. An East Side rocker. All right, Vinny, listen, thanks so much for the time, and good luck with the Lucid. That seems like it's got some potential. I mean, I don't know where it's going or what you guys are going to do or when you're going to play or where you're going to play, but please let us know.
Well, you know what? The Lucid's coming up. Did we talk about the Diesel show that we got coming up, the Thanksgiving show? I forgot about that.
No.
The band that's, Vinny, the band that's backing you up.
Show.
What's the name of the band that's backing you up for that date? It's the Something Bastards?
Oh.
Yeah.
They're
making a lot of noise. I've been getting emails from those guys nonstop, and then I'm like, wait, no, you did not tell us about this.
Yeah, I mean, we got a whole thing going on for the Pope Francis Center that we try to do every year. Last year we couldn't do it because of the pandemic, but man, we're back doing a gig. Typically we do them downtown at St. Andrews Hall, but it was not available, so we're out at Diesel next Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. So come on out. If you guys want to come out, just call me and we'll roll out the red carpet and you come and hang out with us side stage.
Amen. That sounds like fun. Where's Diesel?
I'm trying.
23 Mile Road in Chesterfield Township.
Wow. A little bit north, but that sounds good, Vinny. And what a great night, too. I hope you guys have a huge crowd for that. And I'll figure out what the backup band is because the name just escapes me. I know there's Bastards in it, and they're really excited, by the way.
Oh, I'm pumped up, too, man. Every Thanksgiving Eve we are. So, you know, if you guys want to make it out, just let me know.
All right, Vinny, kill it, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Drew. See you, Trudy.
Bye, Vinny.
Vinny. That's Lucid, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, Maggot Wind.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the first track listed on Spotify. It's got the most streams.
Yeah, it's
and
really
honestly,
good.
I was looking
the whole
at
album's really good.
I was looking at the number of people who are listening, you know, on the Spotify and to a couple of songs, and it's, you know, for a new band, it's doing pretty well.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. It's really good though.
Yeah. It's wall-to-wall sound. Whoa.
There's one track at the end that I like too. It's a little slower, but generally it's a rockin' band. And always great to talk to Vinny. He's such an East Sider.
The one that's on the 24th here at Diesel, Sponge with Fallen Stronger, is what I see.
Wait, it's not the Something Bastards? Damn it.
Wow. This is super bassy. Love it.
Oh yeah, an old bass player.
Oh my God!
Okay, I found it.
Hello.
My name is Doug. I've been a listener for years. I'm in a rock band called Some Random Bastards. And we are opening for Sponge at the Diesel Concert Lounge the night before Thanksgiving. Since you guys love Vinnie and Sponge, he was asking about giving away some tickets, which, we don't generally do a lot of giveaways, but I saw on Facebook he was also, they're promoting the fact that they're playing with Sponge because they're geeked. And actually he sent me a song. I listened to it, and they sound good. I just, it was just kind of a thing when Vinnie said that. All of a sudden I thought about the night before Thanksgiving, and that one of our listeners was in the backup band. So, hey, so there's a plug
That's
for you
so
guys.
cool.
You random bastards. Good band name.
Name.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Sabo. Tomorrow night.
Sabo! Oh, at Harpo's.
Friday night at Harpo's.
Oh, yes. I wonder how tickets are doing for that.
Oh, they've got to be doing great. I mean, after hearing him.
Oh, I imagine. No, I would think he would